everyone. In today's class, we will talk about some great places to visit. You will learn some information about some places around the world, and I hope you will like it. So, here we have 3 kids talking about their great places in their hometowns. Gabriella 12, Theo 11, and William 12. So let's read and see what does each of them say about those places. So, my name's Gabriella. I'm from the oldest and most beautiful city in Colombia. It's called Santa Marta, and it's by the Caribbean Sea. Tourists come to Colombia because it has everything: music, festivals, rainforest, mountains, and beaches. My favorite one, so it's Playa Blanca. It's only 15 minutes from my house. So we can see that Gabriella is from Colombia. Theo, 11. He says, my name is Theo. I'm from Gjuhë, a small village in the north of Greece. It's in a beautiful valley near Mount Olympus. That's the highest mountain in Greece. It's only 2,917 meters high, but people like climbing it because in Greek mythology, the gods lived at the top. Tourists don't usually come to Greece to visit the mountains. They come because there are hundreds of islands. My favorite island is Santorini because it has a volcano. William 12 says, I'm William and I'm from Edinburgh. That's the capital of Scotland. Edinburgh isn't the biggest city in Scotland, but it's the most important. It's by the sea, and there is an interesting castle at the top of a hill. Tourists come to Edinburgh for the festival in August. When they're here, they also visit the lochs, which is lakes. My favorite place is Loch Ness. I always look for Nessie, the famous loch monster. So there is a mythology that in the loch, which is lake, Ness was a monster in the loch. So that's the story. Here we have some vocabulary or some words that were used in the texts, and we will explain only a few of them. So at the top means the highest place or part, so the highest place somewhere. Castle. Castle means it's a large, strong building built in the past by a ruler of important person to protect the people inside from attack. So castle is old, right? Climb. Climb means to go up or to go towards the top of something. Gods. So probably you know what God is, but a spirit or being believed to control some part of the universe or life. Monster means any imaginary frightening creature, especially one that is large and strange. And mythology is ancient stories. Some of them are actually, we don't believe in them because they are kind of imaginary and not very trustful, but they keep going from generation to another one. Now, probably you have this table in the books, and what you're going to do here, you're going to read the text once more, and you're going to complete the table. So you will write city, town, or village. You will write great things about the place, why tourists visit, and favorite place. So these about Gabriella is already written. Theo and William, take your time and complete this information. Maybe so far you could just find the information. Let's check if you got them right. So number 2, about Theo, in a beautiful valley near Mount Olympus. Number 3, islands. Number 4, the island of Santorini. Number 5, Edinburgh. Number 6, by the sea, interesting castle. Number 7, festival in August and the locks too. And number 8, Loch Ness. After that, you are going to listen a conversation, and you will pick the right answer about the conversation. So listen to it and try to circle the right one.
Unit 5, Student's Book, page 61, Exercise 4. Listen and choose the correct answers.
Welcome to Great Places. Today we're talking to Mikey from South Africa. Mikey, tell us about your most interesting place.
Well, it's the Umfolozi Game Reserve. It's a really big park. You can see wild animals there. You know, lions, elephants, rhinos, that kind of thing. Once, my family and I went on a special camping trip there. We walked through the park and stayed in tents in the forest. I loved it. Every day we visited new places and saw new things.
Was it dangerous?
No, it's safer than the city because we had 2 special guides.
Did you see any animals?
Yes, we saw rhinos and elephants.
Wow! And can anybody go camping there?
Yes, it's easy. You don't need a tent or a sleeping bag. You just need a torch to see at night, good hiking boots, and a rucksack. It was the best holiday ever. I learnt a lot about animals.
Thanks, Mikey. And now we're moving on to our next guest. All the way...
Okay, probably you got the answers from the listening part. So let's see. Who did Mikey go there with on a special trip? He went there with his family. What can you do at Mikey's most interesting place? You can go walking and camping. Why was it safer than the city? Because they had 2 special guides. What did he need on his special trip? He needed a torch, a rucksack, and hiking boots. Now, for homework, what you are going to do is you are going to pick some places in your hometown, so in Kosovo, and you will do a kind of a project about those places and write about them as the kids that we read before did about their places in their hometowns. So find some places that you think that are very attractive in your hometown and write about them and put some pictures in order to see those places. So you can be based on some questions like what's the most beautiful place in Kosovo? What's the most beautiful place or maybe in your city if you live in a village or a city? Why do tourists visit your country? What's your favorite place in your hometown? So try to find some attractive places and write about them. Okay, this was all about today's lesson. I hope you learned some facts about some countries. Enjoy the rest of the day. See you in the next video.